Hey everybody, it's Brian from the Project Gathering Crew. I'm out here at the Erie International Airport. I'm about to hop on a plane, and John is about to leave his house and drive about 5 hours, and we're gonna meet up today at about 2:30 in Las Vegas. And we're gonna tell you some really cool Erie history stories that connect with Las Vegas. We're gonna take you to a film premiere, and we're gonna take you to a horror convention, and a whole bunch of stuff planned. So come on with us, it'll be fun.
Okay.
And I'll get in about 2:30.
Las Vegas, founded way back in 1905,
Vegas.
a city barely out of adolescence, yet home to more than 640,000 people, over 2 million if you count the sprawl that stretches into the desert. Built on heat, sand, and ambition, Las Vegas wasn't supposed to last. It was meant to be a stopover, a gamble, a place you passed through. Instead, it became a machine that runs on money and desire, reinventing itself every night, erasing yesterday without apology. In a city where everything is temporary, fortunes, fame, even identities, one thing remains constant. Everyone comes here believing their story will be different. We will be spending the next 5 days living at ground zero of Las Vegas history. And not only will we show you its connection to Erie's history, but we'll take you through a film premiere, a celebrity nostalgia convention that includes the cast of your favorite movies, all while taking in the Fremont Street Experience and everything Las Vegas has to offer. Most people never make it past the Strip. Neon ballet lines, comfort food for the easily impressed. That's fine. Some folks need the guardrails, but Vegas doesn't start there. The real city's out past the velvet ropes, where the lights thin out and the stories get sharper. That's where we're headed. The following video is crafted from hundreds of hours of capturing our journey, and we would like to sincerely thank the Plaza Hotel and Casino for allowing us to film on their property over the next 5 days.
Pacific. You know, this is the heart of the history of Las Vegas, is right back here.
I want you to take me out to Vegas. The Plaza Hotel is looking swell. Come and give me some good love in a real nice hotel. The Plaza Hotel.
The Plaza Hotel and Casino opened on July 2nd, 1971, at the western end of the Fremont Street Experience in downtown Las Vegas. Built on the former site of the city's original Union Pacific Railroad station, the plaza quite literally sits where Las Vegas began. It was the last major casino built downtown for more than 3 decades.
2 bathtubs, 2 showers.
Opening during a period when development had already shifted towards the Strip. Designed with modernist, understated style compared to its flashier neighbors, the plaza originally catered to longtime locals and classic downtown gamblers. Over the years, the plaza has gone through multiple renovations.
The bar, carousel bar, is jumping. Yeah. Yeah.
Blending its historic charm with modern experiences, the plaza transformed its Main Street facade in an iconic dome with new destinations like the outdoor carousel bar, a rooftop patio at Oscar's Steakhouse, Pink Box Donuts, and a rooftop sports center featuring heated pool, hot tub, and pickleball courts.
Let me give you a tour of the room that I'm staying in here at the Plaza Hotel. You can check this out. This is the bedroom. There is a bathroom there, TV, place to put your luggage and clothes and stuff. And you can see I'm smack dab right here on Fremont Street, right where all the action is, right above Oscar's Steakhouse. How cool is that? And we'll take you into the living room in here. So this is the living room. There's another bathroom in here. And there's couches and chairs, and
John's room was down the hall and overlooked the old Amtrak station.
so it's a nice room. It's interesting. It's an interesting layout, you know. I don't know if you can hear it down there. It's really loud.
After a long day of traveling, we needed to get some dinner. The Fremont Street canopy, known as the Viva Vision, spans more than 5 blocks and rises nearly 90 feet above the street. Originally built in 1995 at a cost of roughly $70 million, it has undergone major upgrades, including a $32 million renovation in 2019, modernizing the LED panels and sound system for brighter, higher resolution light shows.
Just duct tape convenience for a cheeseburger. Convenience cheeseburger. Time for dinner.
It is day 2 of our Vegas trip, and I just woke up. I'm going to go get some breakfast and meet John and get some coffee. So probably in that opposite order, but you get it. You already have coffee.
Yeah.
That's not.
Holy cow. It's a little chilly. It's early. It's like 8:45. Yeah. Sun's right beating in my eyes. Okay, hey. We're right outside the Plaza Hotel. Yep. We're gonna go on a little journey today, find some Erie history in Las Vegas. How about that? Let's do it. Doesn't that sound like fun? All right, let's check it out. This is Las Vegas Boulevard. If you take this up, it'll take you right into this strip.
Okay, so there's the end of the Fremont Experience.
Yeah, that's the end of the canopy. And this is the East Fremont. That's kind of like the art and culture district.
Yeah.
East Fremont Street. It may look like just another block, but the energy here reaches far beyond the street. The El Cortez Hotel stands nearby, a landmark filled with history. Not our focus today, but it sets the stage, as both of today's stories unfold close by.
Okay, here's a really fascinating kind of bunch of Erie history all pushed together here for Las Vegas. Okay, so you know that Las Vegas sound, right?
Sure.
You know, the Rat Pack, Sammy, you know, Dean, Frank, Joey, yeah. Okay, the Sands Hotel,
Let's
Coca
welcome
Room.
those cool cats from Erie,
Okay.
Project Algerine.
Well, their band leader was actually a guy from Erie, Pennsylvania, named Antonio Morelli. And he's the guy that arranged all their music. He ran the show there at the Sands Hotel.
Let's welcome those cool cats from Erie, Project Algerine.
So Antonio Morelli was born in Erie, and his father was Caesar Morelli, who was a professor at Mercyhurst and used to teach music to everybody and fix instruments. And it's said that Caesar sold a violin to Henry Ford. All right, I think we're 1 block over. Here we go. Excellent. So this is the Morelli house. So they saved his house. It used to be down there where, near the Sands Hotel.
Okay.
And they,
Because that's who built it. originally,
yeah,
right?
yeah, the Sands built it for him. And
That's awesome.
yeah, and they were, when they were knocking down the Sands Hotel and putting
Sure.
up the Wynn and Encore Hotel and the golf course around there, yeah, they moved it down here.
Great idea
Yeah,
to preserve it, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Mission for Cultural Affairs. All right.
Yeah. And you know, when I was looking into this and trying to find information about this, I ran into also that, like, right across at the Dunes Hotel was another guy from Erie.
No way.
He was the music arranger there. His name was he went by Happy Hawk, but his stage name was Carlton Hayes. So, which is
Whoa.
weird. Yeah, you would
Yeah.
think it'd be the opposite way, but
Okay.
it was, yeah. So
Right
he-
on.
Carlton Hayes. And then when you start to look into it a little bit more, you start to see that a lot of these guys, the players in the band, were actually from Erie also. Like, piano players and
Yeah.
trumpet players were all from Erie. They all knew each other. They all hung out,
Sure.
you know?
Sure.
Then you find that, like, who was, Liberace. The guy that arranged Liberace's stuff was from Erie also.
Wow.
So,
There's definitely not.
you know, you don't have that Las Vegas sound without all those people, you know.
Right.
So
Contributing.
they all came from Erie.
Yeah. That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, Erie is kind of responsible for the whole Las Vegas sound.
Forgotten history.
Yep, the forgotten note in history.
Cool little house.
Beautiful house. Every once in a while they do tours,
Okay.
but it's now the office of the Junior League, I guess. It's a really cool place.
Love it.
So it's kind of neat to think that, you know, like all the guys from the Rat Pack hung out right in this building. I mean,
Yeah.
not this spot, but in that building.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There's pictures, all kinds of, you know, publicity photos from
Sure.
of those guys hanging out there.
Sure. That's cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So yeah, we'll probably be going through the strip. We'll tell you. We'll pass by like where the approximate area this house originally was, and we can see that. Another story from Erie is that I came across was there was a guy in 1929 that lived around 11th and Chestnut area.
Okay.
Okay, and he was like a pitchman,
Okay.
essentially. Like he would, you know, but he kept like getting involved in different, you know, he'd easily get involved in different schemes and projects and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so he sees his wife holding a button, trying to sew a button on a shirt,
Yeah.
and decides, oh, this needs like some sort of tool to hold it. And he
Okay.
comes up with this like modification kind of thing to something that becomes this little
Widely used.
yeah, like
Okay.
like-
invention kind of thing?
yeah, like
Okay.
like orders start coming in,
Right on.
and they're fulfilling them out of their garage, and with their kids.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. His name is Lewis Smith, Lewis and Catherine Smith.
Okay.
And the orders start coming in a lot, okay? And they start selling so many of them that they become rich, essentially, okay? And they catch the mailman stealing dollar bills out of their, because that's what it was. It cost $1. So everybody would mail $1 to these people, and then
Okay.
they'd mail them back their product. And they caught the mailman stealing money.
It's a federal offense.
Eventually, they sold their little product. The family moved to Chicago and then starts a toy factory, or buys a toy factory. And that didn't last very long. Their daughter's name was Treva, and they had sent Treva to Toronto to try to sell these toys to these different distributors, you know, and stuff. And after 2 years, somebody convinced her father that, you know, hey, you can retire in Las Vegas and you can own a motel. And it's real easy, and
Sure.
and so they sold everything, and they came out here to Las Vegas, and they bought the Fair Price Motel.
Okay.
At the time, it was called the Navajo Auto Court,
Okay.
and then they called it the Fair Price Motel, and they ran that.
Nice.
And then eventually, the one daughter goes off and gets married, and her husband buy a motel down here also to run.
Right on.
And then Treva gets married to this guy. His last name is Rolls. He was a fireman, and they end up buying and running the Rumel Hotel,
Okay.
or motel here.
Gotcha.
I always do the motel hotel.
I got you. Yeah.
But that is up by the stratosphere up there.
Yep.
And it's kind of it's now converted. We'll head over that way and show you. It's converted into a wedding chapel. Okay, the Gateway Hotel right here. This was by the
one of the daughters ran this motel.
Nice. Now that we're here.
Yeah, you had like, okay, yeah, the one sister's motel was here, Trevor Roll's motel was up here, and her parents was right over that way. So they were all in this
Sure.
general vicinity right here. Now I think the motel has been converted into Chapel of the Flowers. And that's where they filmed the show Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
And there we go. Here we go. There's the Chapel of the Flowers right there. And then you see this little sign in the middle of the road here. It's
Yeah.
the Room
Room
Alma.
Alma. There you go.
Yeah. That was that motel right there.
Nice.
When we came to Vegas, actually there were 6 hotels. The Sands and the Sahara opened in 1952, the year we arrived, and then there were 4 hotels there before that, including the El Rancho, which was the original, and then the Flamingo, then the Thunderbird, and then the Desert Inn. Those were the hotels at that time.
Right up here is the motel that they ended up buying
Okay.
at the time. That was the original Navajo Auto Court. It was right there.
Alright.
It looks like now it's a Motel 6.
Okay.
For a while it was the Las Vegas youth hostel.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is a cool way to repurpose the place. This place is really cool. So they came in and they dug out the parking lot. That's awesome. Let's take a walk around and check this place out.
Coffee shop.
Oh yeah? Yeah, they got different shops around here.
Love it.
Let's go see it. That has the name of the shops on it. Yeah, Jeanette would see the plant company and
Yeah.
she'd be there all day.
It's not open.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still very early, so yeah. Yeah, isn't this really nice out here? Like you could have events, they have a little stage. And then convert all the little motels into little shops. And it's got a little fire pit out here. See that? That's cool.
Ferguson's downtown began life in the 1940s as the Franklin Motel, a mid-century roadside motor court built during Las Vegas's early growth. In the 1960s, it was purchased by the Ferguson family and renamed Ferguson's Motel. As investment shifted towards the Las Vegas Strip in the late 20th century, the property declined along with much of downtown. In 2012, the site was redeveloped through an adaptive reuse, preserving the original U-shaped motel structure while converting guest rooms into retail and studio space and transforming the central parking lot into an outdoor courtyard. Reopened in 2019 as Ferguson's Downtown, the property now supports local businesses and community activity.
Project Algerine. Vegas built, check the temperature. It's boiling. Let's go.
John, what do you say we hit the Pinball Museum? Let's do it. All right. I like pinball. Let's do it.
All right, we are.
Are we in the right way?
We are. I think we're at the right place. There'd be some signs.
Yeah, there's a sign.
They said there'd be a few signs to be able to figure out where we're at.
The Pinball Hall of Fame is a non-profit playable museum dedicated to preserving pinball and classic arcade games in Las Vegas. Since 2021, it's been housed in the 25,000 square foot facility on Las Vegas Boulevard just off the Strip, where hundreds of restored machines from 1950s to the 1990s are set up and ready to play, many for just 25 cents to 50 cents a game. Staffed entirely by volunteers, the Hall of Fame isn't just about nostalgia. Its excess revenues are donated to local charities, making it one of the few destinations in Las Vegas where history and hands-on fun and community benefit come together under one roof.
I got 69 million.
Las Vegas, blood, sweat, and silver. We don't fall, we don't break.
Let's go see John. He's still playing the Kiss game over here. Right on. There you go. You want it again?
Really?
Yeah.
Gilligan's Island.
We have 2 Gilligan's Islands.
I remember that one. X-Files, Out of Order.
Soul Cars in Gypsy at your service. Today is your lucky day, my friend, for I have a fortune especially for you. Listen closely. Sometimes you can tell a wise person not only by what he says, but also by what he doesn't say. Remember, it is much better to say little than to say too much and regret it later. Give Zoltar your treasure. I have much wisdom to share with you.
I'll read it off to you. It says, tomorrow seems to be the busiest day of the week for you. Yeah, maybe. A tall list of tasks weighs heavily on the mind. Quit procrastinating and do what you have been saying, and you will do today. Relief and peacefulness awaits. My lucky numbers are 24, 36, 12, 9, 22, and 30. Thank you, Zoltar. Anybody remember this one?
try. I'm out. That was it. 1974.
You got kidding.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. Wow, that was quick. All the prizes are like slippery, you know.
Yeah, love it.
So that place is open till from 10 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night each day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that was some amazing history in there, though.
Yeah, lots of cool history.
I've never been in a room with that many pinball machines, that is for sure.
I never had to. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Pinball Museum.
Yeah,
or
that was
Pinball
cool.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Dun dun dun! We're going to be heading out to a movie screening tonight of Skate to Hell. It's a movie that both John and I were associate producers in. So come on, let's go. Craziness. We are off to the premiere.
What's up?
John's got his pitchfork. Forks up. So we got about a 15-minute drive.
Yeah.
We're heading to the car right now. Head up to the theater. So we'll take you there.
The devil has created a cursed skateboard for his son, which allows him to visit Earth. After a group of teens steal the board, the devil returns to Earth to find his missing son and retrieve the board by any means necessary.
All right, there's the theater. Walking up to the theater. Right up there. Right there. They have the reclining chairs.
Oh my gosh, they're so comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
She went through a lot putting all this together. I mean, it's like basically 24/7 for a while.
So thank you, hon. Thank you very much. You did great. She put all this together too. Everything you see out here was done from her. But most of all, thank you to everyone here. Without all you, we couldn't have done this. This is all you're doing here. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you for everybody taking the time to come see this. We hope you enjoy it. It's very good. Like you said, we all put a lot of hard work into it. But everybody here, you had a very, very good part of it. So it's done exactly. So thank you very much.
There's Eric Roberts right there. Yeah, it's a rush to see your name in the credits on the screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of hard work that went on, and just to be something,
right?
You know, part of that.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Skate to Hell is directed by Sean C. Phillips and produced by Nicole Butler Vegas, who hilariously plays the role of Kat in the film. The movie contains appearances by dozens of film icons, such as Eric Roberts from The Dark Knight, James Duvall from Independence Day, Robert Lasardo from The Mule, Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds, Lisa Wilcox from a Nightmare on Elm Street film franchise, Oliver Robbins from Poltergeist, Scott Schwartz from A Christmas Story, Mason Reese from The Mike Douglas Show, Brett Wagner from The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist, and a stellar performance by Todd Bridges from Different Strokes, who plays the character of Dutch in the film. The DVD has already made it to Amazon's bestseller list, and that's just on pre-orders, with a Tuesday, March 3rd release date.
Oh, we made it back from the premiere.
We made it.
Now we're heading down Main Street, heading towards our hotel.
Yep. Back to the plaza.
Back to the plaza. Well, today is Friday. It's Friday morning. It's just about 8:45 in the morning, and I think John and I are gonna go get some breakfast somewhere, and we'll start the day. Let's go.
Today, we're visiting some of the iconic filming locations from the 1995 movie Casino, starring Robert De Niro and Sharon Stone. For those of you that don't know, Sharon Stone grew up just south of Erie in Meadville.
Okay, so in the movie Casino, Robert De Niro comes out of these doors here and he crosses, gets into his car right about here. And if you look, you would see him come out, come right over here, get into his car, and it goes boom. And then later on during the film, they cut back to this scene and he's like getting across running this way, and you can see these buildings back here. And that's where this was filmed. That's the main opening sequence for the film. It was shot right here. We'll go out the front door here. This is where Robert De Niro goes out the door right here. So this is the door we're talking about right there. He comes out. Yeah, here I'll get John coming out of the door. Okay, so John comes out just like De Niro does. Hopefully, we'll see. There he is. And he walks across the street. He comes out here and he gets in a car, just parked like right here. Hits the ignition and boom. It's all right here. And then later on in the movie, they come back to the scene and it's kind of shot from this direction here. And you can see him like jumping out of the car as he's on fire and his skin's all burned. And you can see this angle of the parking lot. That was all right down here.
$10 for 24 hours there.
First 30.
Yeah, I bet. A lot less people. This is Atomic Liquors in Las Vegas. This is world famous. The reason why we're down here, way on the other side of Fremont Street, is we're gonna line up a shot with from the movie Casino. I believe this was actually supposed to be a scene that they used that was supposed to be Chicago. And they're talking about the guys in Chicago. They show them pulling into a gas station. And that gas station was actually right behind us. So I'll just going to turn around and get on the other side of the street here. And then I'm going to turn around and face the other way.
Sounds good.
Down here by the Golden Goose. All right, so right here, you spin around here and get you lined up. Okay. This part right here is a gas station. And like an old Sinclair style gas station. And you can still make out the liquor cocktail sign.
See it? Yep.
Is right there, is still actually from the movie.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're supposed to be looking down Chicago, I guess, you know?
Okay.
So in the movie, they're coming up and they come down these steps right here at an angle. I filmed a scene from Casino in here. They filmed a scene with Robert De Niro and Sharon Stone, who's right at a table right over here. And kind of see it looks out. And in the film, you can actually match up the shot of them sitting there with that right there. Yeah. That's right there.
Yep.
And you can kind of look through the window there and see it's pretty nice in there. They've got, that's together was the mayor of Las Vegas, Goodman. He's portrayed in the movie Casino
Yeah.
by Kevin Pollak, I believe, plays him in the movie Casino. Yeah, or this guy right here, mob figure pretty much. Kind of. So we found it. This is the world's largest golden nugget. Yeah, hold on. They got people pulling. There it is, the world's largest golden nugget. Yeah, it'd be worth like $4 million today, I think. Something. That is it. Wow. Yeah, like it was the biggest chunk of gold found with a metal detector. That is Vegas Vicky. This is the one that used to be out on Fremont Street. They redid it, brought it back in here.
Beautiful restoration.
Yeah. There's $1 million. That's what $1 million is like. Yep. $1 million dollarinos. That's $1 million right there. And they're not gonna let me have it. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, or conventions, places with some freaky people.
The Lucky Box is a vending machine that sells sealed mystery boxes containing collectible items such as graded trading cards and sports memorabilia. The contents are randomly assigned at purchase.
Sports card mystery or the jersey?
I'd do the jersey. That's just me.
Jersey?
Yep.
It's only $20 more.
Right.
Right?
Yep. There you go. Check out.
Okay. Vetting.
Your items are vending, please wait. Yeah, it used to be able to show you on there like which one it was. There it is. Wonder what it is.
Hopefully it's immediate.
This is the Lucky Box, right?
The big reveal. So we came up here to unbox the Lucky Box. With all the stuff on it. So this is the jersey, and this is what we get. This is probably what you need to slip it off. It's nice and sealed up. I'll say that. Okay. So I'm gonna say it's a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, maybe based on the red, black. Could be a
The
LeBron.
suspense is building there.
There's that card. Oh.
Philadelphia.
Oh wow. Holy cow. Allen Iverson?
Wow. Signed.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. So
Very
it's so there you go.
Oh yeah. Let me get the COA. Very cool.
Nice.
Nice pull.
AI.
Very nice pull.
2 men, 1 mission, and a city that never sleeps. Coming all the way from Pennsylvania to Las Vegas. Put your hands together and let's give a warm welcome to Project Algerine and their hosts, Brian and John.
Tonight, the guys sit in on a panel with actor Felissa Rose, star of the 1983 slasher movie, Sleepaway Camp.
At conventions, Felissa Rose is part rock star, part royalty. A fan favorite for sure. With her, a simple Q&A panel can quickly erupt into chaos, from celebrity prank phone calls to impromptu shouting matches. Felissa seems to have this whole industry figured out, and it shows. Her table had a line the entire weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you now. Because I leave on a flight Monday to when I get back. I love you. Everyone say bye, Christine.
We were joking that the phone call was probably her booking another film, right during the middle of her Q&A. I've been fortunate to work on 3 projects with Felissa Rose. First, on the 2024 film Crust, then again on the upcoming Bloody Summer Camp 2, and most recently, the movie Midnight Maniac.
Desert Fiends and Skate to Hell booth. Skate to Hell, that was so funny, dude. That was so good. Yeah, I'm definitely buying that.
We just picked up our lanyards and goodie bags, and these are the posters and whatnot that came with it. Little cabin fever survival pack.
Not going there.
Not going there. Hopefully, that will never be needed. And yeah, a t-shirt over here. Pretty neat.
I just woke up. It's Saturday. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and I think the rest of the crew is probably still sleeping. They didn't get in until about 5 o'clock this morning, so it's gonna be a rough day for them.
Quick little breakfast this morning. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits are incredible here. Just wanted to let you know that. If you're ever at the Plaza Hotel and Casino, order the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. You won't regret it.
Day two. Day 2 of the Days of the Dead convention. Here we go. Yeah. Terrifier they get their own room. A lot of people here early this morning.
First on today's agenda was the Desert Fiends panel. John and I turn up in the sequel to this, which is due out next September.
Pretty neat. Ryder Strong from that one TV show. There you go. Evil Dead 3, second draft from 1988. Aliens, James Cameron, Shaun of the Dead.
one buddy who ended up being Child's Play. That's the that Evil Dead 3 ended up being Army of Darkness. There's the little Child's Play.
Yeah.
Wow, the original Frankenstein's monster head prosthetic. Very cool. That's some Tremors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Graboid. Grindhouse. What we got here? Dust Till Dawn 2. And Ash vs. Evil Dead, that one over there. Very cool. Where's the knife from? Retractable prop knife from the Crazies, huh? Pretty neat. What was this one? Storyboard from Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. Ah, that's pretty cool.
They got some really cool pieces. That's really
Yeah, they do. These are all screen use stuff. Yeah. Rob Zombie's Halloween. Little paper masks. I do like the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. It's very cool. It's not every day that you get to see this type of shenanigans going on right outside your hotel room. And just when you think it's going to end, it continues on and on and on for almost an hour. Now we're heading for the pub crawl. The Days of the Dead pub crawl is organized by Rick Stasinski of 13X Studios, also known to fans as the selfie guy from the Terrifier film franchise. Joined by a motley crew of celebrities and guests, we stormed through Fremont Street with a purpose.
Going up the street.
Goes do karaoke over there. The cat's meow.
You do not want to hear me sing.
You want to hear me sing? I'll do it. I'm not afraid.
survive Rick's bar crawl
The
or
evidence
pub
was
crawl.
not for us.
The evidence was not for us, for anybody on our
It was
squad.
all
All right, dude. I'll see you in food.
check.
A little time at the pool. Ted Raimi going to take a look at the convention. The last day.
Last day?
Last day of Days of the Dead convention. John forgot his badge up in his room, so he's got to go back and get it, and then go all the way back over to the conference room here. Crazy. I like this picture a lot. It's the old pool there, which is right above where we're staying, you know. The dome is right here. You found it. Yay. It's the last day of the Days of the Dead convention.
I think I'm gonna like collect some merch, maybe a little like stickers here and there.
Yeah.
I saw some cool patches. Man, the artwork is awesome.
Days of the Dead convention. Hey, there's Eli Roth right there. Got Sean Cunningham over here from Friday the 13th. House, that was a great movie. House 2, the second story. Very cool. This is the Terrifier room right here. They're off doing pictures right now, photo ops and stuff like that. This is where they do their autograph sessions here. Very cool.
At horror conventions, the line between guest and fan disappears fast. Actors, filmmakers, artists, and attendees see each other year after year, city after city, sharing the same stories, the same late nights, and the same love for the genre. Conversations pick up where they left off, not like business, but like family reunions. There's an understanding that everyone there earned their space by showing up, not just for autographs or photos, but for the culture, the community, and the shared history of horror itself. The sense of family runs deep. These conventions create real bonds. People look out for each other, celebrate each other's wins, and support one another through setbacks. Careers get encouraged, collaborations get born, and friendships form that last long after the booths are packed up.
pizza. I couldn't resist. It's good. I don't know who makes it, but it's good.
In a genre built on monsters, mayhem, and survival, horror conventions quietly become something else entirely. A place where people belong. One of the last big panels for this convention was the Terrifier panel.
Makes me very happy to see Erie running with my games delivery. So I'm very impressed with seeing so many children that dress up like art. It's my fun too.
So proud. So great.
That was good. Had a good time.
I have so much appreciation.
I think we're gonna go try and hit up what? Binions?
Yeah, let's go to Binions.
We're gonna go to Binions for a little bit and maybe get some food.
I don't know if you're allowed to put this in, but we've been gambling a little bit, but like not a whole, we're not high rollers per se. Yeah, like slots and just other kind of arcade shit.
Yeah. What happens in Vegas?
Last night in Vegas.
Yep.
Did you have a good time, John?
I had a great time. I really did. Marvelous. Yeah, I had a great time. Really did. You have a good time?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need like a couple days to recover.
Sure.
But I can do that in New York, so
Yeah.
I'll do that there.
Okay.
6.
Making sure I have everything. It's Fremont Street in the early morning. Everything's good. So we're just about to head over to the airport, drop me off there. And then I got like a 5-hour flight to New York City for a couple days.
Las Vegas doesn't remember you when you leave. It doesn't have to. Because this city isn't built on memory. It's built on moments. Brief flashes of hope, reinvention. One more roll of the dice. Everyone who passes through leaves something behind. A dream, a mistake, a version of themselves that only existed here. And when the lights finally dim, the desert stays quiet, waiting for the next story, the next believer, the next person convinced that this time it's going to be different. And in the final reel, we head off into the sunset, carrying with us what we learned from working on more than a dozen feature film and television projects last year. Every set, every scene, every late night left its mark, teaching patience, resilience, and how to survive on a little bit of chaos. And although I'm not quite heading home just yet, this trip itself has already been its own reward. I had to go to New York for a few days, and thankfully I had a chance to take in a movie while out on Long Island. But my trip was short, and I needed to get back home.
Alright gang, this journey is almost over. I'm in JFK Airport in New York City. I'm just about to hop on a plane, head to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then I'll connect there and go back to Erie.
State Street is empty under yellow tinted light. The mist is rolling up from Dobbin's Landing tonight. Past the old brick factories where the windows are all blown to the corner of the map.
I should get John back here. They got a lucky box here in New York. How crazy is that? Wonder what jerseys they got in there. This is what the Charlotte Airport looks like, for anybody that hasn't seen it.
Have your seat in an safety information card in your pocket. If you need to open us as an emergency, let me know if you're open the door as well.
It's a Friday night game. It's the way the wind whistles when it's calling out your name.
While we were gone, Project Algerine was named Best Production Company in the Erie Reader's Best of 2025. Support from the community is the only thing that truly matters. And we humbly thank each and every person who voted for us. The road here wasn't easy. Groups spent enormous amounts of other people's money betting against us. But we stayed focused and kept telling Erie's story the way it deserves to be told. For the people who care about it most. And in the end, the work speaks for itself. It always has, it always will.
Like my uncle always says, you can always bet on any horse just for fun. But if you want to win, you have to pick the right horse.
While in Las Vegas, John and I were both booked into the cast of Lost Media, a new movie in pre-production starring Tom Arnold, Spencer Breslin, and Robert Romanus. The movie begins production this April.
Fremont Street,
And that's a wrap on the Vegas trip. Everybody, we're back in Erie. We made it the whole way.
Grit with the future on blast. Cash in my palm, yeah, the moment move fast. Street signs buzzing like a live damn wire. Every step forward, feeding that fire. Gold door swinging, luck, talk slick. Eyes stay sharp when eyes turn thick. From the curbside hustle to the dealer's grin. Whole block gambling on who gon' win. Fremont Street, glow washing over my sight. Dice hit the fail, hit the city, breathe at night. LED sky, angels caught in the fight. Vegas heartbeat, yeah, we own the night. Slide songs ringing like a code call. Tourists chasing dreams, watch them rise and fall. I don't chase luck, I pressure to play. Built from the grind, not a roll of the day. Pavement stories, every crack got a name. Hunger stay real, even deep in the game. Zip line shadow, slicing over the crowd. Laugh at the wrist, let the bass stay loud. From dusk to dawn, let the low end preach. Fremont gospel, everybody gotta reach. Miss once, reload, let the moment teach. City never sleeps, just saw to teach. Beat, 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 yeah. Fremont Street, glow washing over my sight. Dice hit the fail, hit the city, breathe at night. LED sky, angels caught in the fight. Vegas heartbeat, yeah, we own the night. Street made legends, concrete crown. Lost a few dreams just to lock this sound. Fremont flame, hear it hiss, hear it speak. Money buys time, respect runs the street. No, 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 nah, nah. No, 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 nah, nah. No, 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 nah. No, 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 nah. Could've raised the tide, fed every crew. Instead they drew lines and picked who's
Right
who.
there.
Turned allies into opposition camps over a camera and a map of the past. They couldn't understand it, so they went to war.
You can actually see the structures.
Big money cosplay,
Yeah.
history for hire.
Yep.
Lit the town up with an
That's
ego
real.
fire. Instead of unity, they fed the divide. Filmmakers
I got the Wizard of Oz commercial playing right now, and you know, it's, what a coincidence that the Wizard is from Erie. Yeah. For those that don't know, they based the Wizard of Oz on a guy from Erie. Yep, Erie Keller.
You needed most. Now the smoke says what the mirrors won't. You spent a fortune just to miss the point. They couldn't understand it, so they went to war. Stole the blueprint, slammed the checkbook door. Big money cosplay, history for hire. Lit the town up with an ego fire. Instead of unity, they fed the divide. Filmmakers, scholars said side by side. Then split. That's how you poison the culture quick. Yeah, that move, that decision was